explain what is psychological theory. So psychological theory is focused on understanding the mental and emotional factors that can influence criminal behavior. Kanina theory kay nag-explore siya sa how the individual's personality, sa thought processes, mga emotions, mga experiences na mag-lead to criminal acts. So we have three major theories. First, psychodynamic theory, second, behavioral theory, and last, cognitive theory. So what is psychodynamic theory? Centered on the notion that an individual's early childhood experience influences his or her likelihood for committing future crimes. So centers on the idea that early childhood experience significant influence a person's future behavior, including ang likelihood of committing crimes, mga traumas pagkabata, o unresolved conflicts from childhood, such as neglect or abuse mo siya pagkabata, that can lead sa deep emotional issues na ang person makakommit of crimes. Next is behavioral theory. Expanded the work of Gabriel Tarde through behavior modeling and social learning. The idea that behaviors are learned through interaction with the environment. Examples, kung ang child kay gipadako siya nga permi siya magahimo og ganang mga assignment, so bali ikadako ko siya, magtikadako siya, mo po na iyang hataman mga they are more likely to continue doing it in future. Similarly, parihara po og commit ang person of crimes like kung maghimo sila crimes na di sila masakpan, magkuhan sila, hantod og magtikadako sila, ilang gihapon nag-keep doing ang pinahata nila. Last is cognitive theory. The major premise of which suggests that an individual's perception and how it is manifested, Jacobi 2004 affirmed his or her potential to commit crime. So focus na siya on how people think and interpreted the world around them. It suggested that our thought influence our behaviors and changing unhealthy thinking patterns that can change behavior. Let's proceed to psychodynamic theory. Jointness, defined as a dynamic process representing an emotional system for attachment and communication between separate individuals who jointly approach each other in a third joint. So jointless refers to an emotional connection between two people where they share a close motor bond while still maintaining their individuals. So sa book na dito ang examples like kanang a baby and a mother. So examples na ko diri is the relationship between the therapist and the patient. So for example, ako ang patient. And the therapist and the patient share as much emotional space where the patient can express their feelings and thoughts. They communicate properly and openly, building trust and understanding. At the same time, both the therapist and patient maintain their separate rules. Next is psychotherapy. The use of psychological methods, particularly when based on regular personal interaction, to help a person change and overcome problems in desired ways. So psychotherapy is a treatment where a person works with a therapist to explore their unconscious mind, past experiences, and emotions. So everyone knows what is therapy naman po. So the goal is to understand how these past experiences influence their current thoughts, feelings, and behavior. For example, kanang ako mo visit ko sa therapist para masabtan ako why often kanang anxious ko when it comes to relationship. Through psychodynamic therapy, they might uncover repressed memories of being neglected as a child na nag-lead to trust issue and adulthood na po.
Behavioral theory is a psychological framework that focuses on understanding and explaining behavior through the observation of external actions rather than internal thoughts or emotions. It emerged as a response to psychoanalytic theories emphasizing that behavioral is learned and can be modified thoughts interactions with the environment. Like kanang murag mahibaw-an na bitaw nimo ang usa ka criminal through lang sa iyang pinuhatan bitaw kanang murag mahibaw-an nimo kung criminal ba siya or dili.
To
Cognitive theory. In recent years, significant gains have been made in explaining criminal behavior within the cognitive theory framework. Here, psychologists focus on the mental process of individuals. More important, cognitive theories attempt to understand how criminal offenders perceive and mentally represent the world around them. Germany, the cognitive theory is how individuals solve problems. The first sub-discipline of cognitive theory are worthy of discussion. Two sub-discipline is the moral development branch, the focus of which is understanding how people morally represent and reason about the way people acquire, retain, and retrieve information. Believes that individuals pass through stages of moral development. Most important to his theory is the motion. There are level stages and social orientation.
Good day, everyone. So please subscribe and share my videos para damo pa yung mga kita. So, I will be discussing personality and pride. Personality as development aspect of individuals shapes who we are and differentiates us from others. The way we find model categories personality into 5 traits. So, usa is neuroticism. So, it's linked with emotional stability while those scores are top. So, ang mga neuroticism na tao, sila na ganyan mabawon, tapos ganyan mga emotional, tapos ganyan dali na masuko. So, dali na sila ma-involve sa mga crimes. So, the next one is extroversion. So, extroverts are sociable and assertive, unlike reserved introverts. So, ang extroverts, so sila ang mga maningkuan, mga tao, dali na makipag-ugnayan sa mga tao, tapos mga active, tapos na yung mga tiwala sa ilang sarili. So, it also, kuhan po sila sa involved sila dali na mga sa private support. So, openness indicates curiosity and preference for novelty, while those scholars prefer familiarity. So, ang kanyang mga openness, so mga siya mga highly open individual. So, sila mga open-minded, open in new experience, like dali na sila masangkot sa mga kawat o kaning mga illegal activities. So, agreeableness, so agreeable are warm and trusting, whereas slow and scores may be argumentative. So, sila rin mga tao mga dali rin mga kuhan sa ilang mga kawaban, mga saligan. So, kuhan din sila kung sa'y sugo, tuman din nila ilang. So, consciousness, people are organized and responsible while those scholars are often careless. So ang consciousness mo is na kanin mga ingating nga to, kanin di dali makuha sa mga criminal activity, di sila masangkot, di rin mga auto-auto. So, electronic. Ako nila mga agreeable, are warm and trusting, whereas those scores may be argumentative. So, ano sila itong kanina, itong gingaw na kanin mga saligan na kwantos, dali na sila
I am Castro Amadeo. This is my report. Psychopathic personality. Sociopaths are often a product of a destructive home environment. So, kanina psychopath, kondisyon niya sa utok ba na dahil nalarawan sa karang gibalik-balik ni mong pagkuhan. For example, ang sakit na ka sa damdamin sa tao, tapos maragwa kay pakiwag kung nakasakit kayo siya, tapos ang cause na yan pwede kuhan, trauma, magkabata, abuso ka. Psychopaths are a product of a defect or aberration within themselves. So, ano siya, kulang siya sa empatya o ito mga agisingko kayo sila. Ang cause, ano niya, pwede kuhan, genetics, kanang gimana sa imong parents. Antisocial personality, persistent violation of the rights of others, risk-taking, forcefulness, cold-heartedness. So, kaning mga tawanan din o kaning antisocial, dis na ganahan o mag-socialize, ano tayo bitaw, ano sila, mga introvert na tao, tapos, di sila ganahan o magpagharubilo sa lain.
Good day everyone, my name is
Just for example, this is my report, intelligence and crime. Neurologists have suggested for theories that there exists a link between intelligence and crime. Some common beliefs are that criminals and delinquents possess low intelligence and that is low intelligence causes criminality. So, ingat rin na ang mga criminologists nag-debate nga mga low IQ daw na tao, taas ang seguridad ng kriminal. So, research sila nga usahan nila pagbasa sa behavior sa mga kriminal. The nature versus nurture debate questions whether environment or heredity impacts psychological development. Research on prison population shows a tend to believe heredity plays a significant role in criminal behavior. So nga rin, nag-debate sila kung sa namana ba ng mga criminal or kanang sa environment. So, ayun sila ang mga criminal is namanag yung puno pero ang iba kayo ito ay ang damo ko luway yung wala na piso o wala na commit crime. Nurture theory emphasizes the environmental role in intelligence, highlighting the significant influence of parents' actions, reading music activities on a child's development and future performance on intelligence tests. Sorry, nanglanog ka ng pagtuto sa gilikanan is sakto sa aron dili mo sa IQ sa bata aron hindi mo kriminal. So, kung dili klaro ka pagtuto sa gilikanan sa bata, may sige na magaway yung bata niya kriminal.
Sorry, siguro mo master na slow down the case slow song. Siguro mo na ipilit siya na they believe explore and exclusive strikes influence behavior. They propose that personality is shaped by three parts of mind. Personality is there are shaped three parts of the mind. So, the ego and super ego. According to Freud, unconscious is a subject people's actions, making them actors, driven by inner conflicts. They saw as a result of the
Mechanism refers to a process or a system of parts working together to produce a particular outcome, functions. In various contexts like biology, psychology, or engineering, a mechanics explain how something happens or how an effect is achieved. This part bitaw kay kanang pag-unity sa police officer and citizen. Like example, police officers and citizen. Kanang like bitaw mag-employ ang police officer sa citizen through para mag-inform o intel ang police officer para magkuha og information sa criminal din ang para bitaw kanang ma-arrest dayon ang criminal nga na ang mechanism unity sa usag-usa.
The low IQ theory. The low IQ theory is under the psychological theories. Wilson and Bernstein suggested that the law is associated with one's inability to reason morally, reestablishing the notion that it represents not only cognitive but also moral backwardness. Accordingly, the theory believes that the higher the IQ score of individual is, the lower the probability that there is the adolescent to commit delinquent act. People with low intelligence is unable to realize committing offense in a certain way often leads to getting caught and eventual punishment. The low IQ theory has been influential. The low IQ theory has been influential in the criminological thought. It is important to consider its limitation and recognize the complex interplay the factors that contribute to criminal behavior. Understanding the various perspectives of the intelligence, including the role of social inequalities, and individual differences. It is crucial for developing effective strategies for crime prevention and rehabilitation.
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So, kanila siya for short kanang pagkuhan sa mga nervyos o pagtaas. Is a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. So, anytime neurodevelopmental, naka-apekto din siya sa pamutok sa tao na na sa behavior niya o kung sa siya makipag-communicate sa other. Inattention din is the inability to focus or pay attention. And then ang causes aning inattention is stress or anxiety. Hyperactivity. Kaya kay hyper kayo ba, di ka mahimutang sa di ka mahimutang sa kung buhaton, lihog kay ka. Impulsivity. Kaya kay mga tao ganit nga magbuhat sa buta na kanang murag wa sila utok ba. And then it typically occurs age 12 and persists for at least 6 months. So, ano din ko masakit masabdan na din mo kanang gamay pa ka ba na and then while commonly diagnosed in examples remains unknown. It affects 5 to 7% of children with boys diagnosed 3 times more than girls. So, mas ma-diagnose pa di ay ang mga lalaki kaysa babae. And then in 2015, inabot di ay ang naisakit nga ADHD o 51.1 million sa mga pagkamutan. Tapos ang management sa ADHD internationally nag-1 po na billion pa para matambalan ng sakit na nag-counseling, lifestyle changes and medication, pero ang medication ang ilang pupusan din sa ito. So ang example tayo sa dawe sa pagtambal kay stimulant therapy. Mga tambal na siya nga pangpasigla ba, pagpagana. So ang methylphenidate, tapos ang vitamin. So mga tambal na sila ng and then in 1970s kaning ang diagnose ani o treatment is revolution na ayo, dibatihan na siya involving